Imagine this. A guy with an idea so bold that it could completely change the way we consume music. He wasn't born into wealth or success, and in fact, he had to fight for every breakthrough. But today, that same guy is worth billions and leads a company that has revolutionized the music industry. That guy is Daniel Ek, the founder of Spotify. When Daniel first started, no one could have predicted that Spotify would become the global music giant it is today. In fact, in the beginning, it was just another startup trying to break into an already competitive space. He was just a regular guy trying to solve a huge problem. People were pirating music, and artists weren't seeing a dime for their hard work. Daniel's vision? To create a platform where people could listen to music legally and easily, all while ensuring artists got paid for their work. Today, Spotify is valued at over $50 billion, and Daniel is worth around $4 billion himself. But how did he get here? What was his secret to success? Let's break it down. When Daniel Ek first launched Spotify, he didn't have a golden ticket. In fact, he was facing an industry in turmoil. The music world was grappling with illegal downloads, and the traditional record labels were struggling to adapt. Everyone told him it was a bad idea, too risky, too challenging. But Daniel didn't back down. Instead of giving up, he worked tirelessly to get record labels to buy into his vision. And when they finally did, Spotify launched in 2008, offering a freemium model, a free version with ads and a paid version without. It wasn't perfect, but it was something no one else had done before. At first, the platform struggled. Spotify had to convince people to stop pirating music and actually pay for a subscription. But Daniel's key insight was simple. Create a product that people wanted to use and make it easy for them. The music was there, the app was sleek, and most importantly, it was legal. And then something huge happened. People started to listen. Spotify's user base began to grow exponentially. By 2015, it had reached 100 million active users, and today it has over 500 million users worldwide. Spotify isn't just another music app. It's a cultural phenomenon. But Daniel's success isn't just about numbers. It's about vision, risk-taking, and relentless innovation. When Spotify went public in 2018, he made one of the boldest moves of his career. Instead of going through the traditional IPO route, he took Spotify public through a direct listing, saving millions of dollars in fees. And it paid off. Spotify's stock price soared. So, what were the key factors that led Daniel Ek to his success? First, his relentless persistence. When everyone said no, Daniel found a way to make his vision a reality. He didn't stop at the first rejection or the first roadblock. Second, Daniel has always been willing to take risks. It's one thing to launch a new business, but it's another to completely disrupt an entire industry. Daniel embraced that risk from the beginning, and it's paid off in ways that many entrepreneurs can only dream of. Third, Daniel's focus on innovation has been crucial. Whether it's perfecting Spotify's algorithms for better music recommendations or rolling out new features like exclusive content and podcasts, Daniel has always stayed ahead of the curve. The company continues to innovate in ways that keep users coming back and artists more engaged. Today, Daniel Ek isn't just the CEO of a billion-dollar company. He's changed the music industry forever. He's empowered artists to connect with millions of listeners, provided a legal alternative to piracy, and built a company that's now the largest music streaming service in the world. And with a net worth of $4 billion, Daniel's story is one of extraordinary success. But here's the most important takeaway from Daniel's journey. Success doesn't happen by chance. It's a result of vision, persistence, and innovation. Daniel didn't have a silver spoon, and he didn't have everything handed to him. He had to fight for his ideas, take risks, and learn from his mistakes. The incredible part? Anyone can do this. Anyone can take a bold idea, put in the work, and turn it into something amazing. Daniel Ek's story shows that success isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's available to anyone who's willing to work relentlessly toward their goal. So if there's one lesson to take from Daniel's journey, it's this. With the right vision, hard work, and a willingness to take risks, you too can turn your dreams into a billion-dollar reality.